Another quick one for everyone this week. I've seen a lot of people still throwing the word fascist around like they understand what it fucking means, which none of them do. I mean, I think they have the vague understanding of what is normally being described as one lately. Whether we're talking, again, fascism, authoritarianism, the no king shit, like no matter what, these people are so just, you can't reason with them. You can't talk sense into them. You can't give them definitions. But let's just, break it down in the simplest ways. Fascists, authoritarian dictators, all that stuff, that kind of intermingle hand in hand. But, they control the media. They control the narrative. They control academia. They use violence and intimidation and lawfare to get their way, to get in power and to stay in power and to get rid of opponents. And right now, if you sit around and look at, we'll just go with the last, little over a year, since Butler, if we want to go towards political violence, but it goes much further than that. And, this goes all the way back to the Bernie bro, shooting up all those senators. That wasn't anyone on the right trying to eliminate opponents. That was someone on the left trying to eliminate the opposition. Then we get to, Rand Paul, the guy that was going to go after Justice Kavanaugh, Trump twice. We lost Charlie Kirk. That's eliminating and trying to intimidate your opposition. They go to, let's go back to 2020 with BLM riots, burning everything to the ground, Antifa doing their stuff. And if you look at it, like Chauvin's trial, BLM was outside and said, if we don't get the verdict we want, this shit's burning down. And then they did the same thing when Mayor Adams in New York City wanted to get, if he didn't get rid of the anti-gun and gang units. They said, there will be blood if we don't get our way. And that is people that were very left doing it just to get either do it or else. I hate to break it to you, that is fascism. Charlie Kirk getting taken out, fascism. Fascist dictator shit. Or here's one. Let's just go back to recent. When we saw the Supreme Court tell the Biden administration, you can't eliminate student debt like that, and they took the highest court in the land and the law and the Constitution, were like, fuck it, we're going to do it anyway. Or ruining military careers and stuff over something that was experimental genetic vaccine that didn't stop you from giving or getting the virus it was supposed to be a vaccine against, and you lost your career over it by government mandate. Healthcare workers, everything else, our way or the goddamn highway. They said, remain in Mexico. How many times did the Supreme Court have to tell them, no, really, you have to keep enforcing that, before they finally listened in the last administration? That's what they do. No matter what you say, because everyone keeps making this argument. Okay, stop not all those, things. Here's the fun one for, hopefully there's some, liberals, Democrats, whatever you are, listening to this, but let's break it down very Barney style for recently. He's won pretty much everything and went to the Supreme Court for his authority, and what he's doing is constitutional, minus the clerical error of Kilmark, because they sent him to the one place he couldn't go. Otherwise, this is all legal. It's all constitutional. Just because your last administration did not enforce any of it doesn't mean it's not the laws on the books. And now the people you're listening to on your side, the Schumers and all them, who might have been there for fucking 4 decades plus, some of them, who write the laws and can change all these things, didn't do anything to change the law. Hell, they had 2 years where they could have run roughshod. They didn't. They left it how it was, because it's not actually a priority. You're mad at us for enforcing the law that they wrote. And what do you know? What more violence and intimidation, like everyone attacking ICE agents and all that stuff all the time, being encouraged to do it by the left. There's videos all over. You can't even deny that shit. I beg you to try. I really do, but you can't. Hell, and what? Eliminating political opponents. Let's go with lawfare. Don't forget the lawfare with Trump getting raided at Mar-a-Lago for classified documents, even though he's president, he had the right to them, and all the other presidents taking all kinds of stuff, but not going after Joe when he had stuff from when he was a senator and he had no rights to them. These lists just keep going on and fucking on. And it's all one side breaking the law, intimidating people, using violence, assassinations, which is a big part of it. They control academia, they control the media, they control the narratives, they control everything. They control Hollywood. And yet you dumb motherfuckers, like the dumb motherfuckers over there just keep throwing it out there like we're the ones. Like, how the fuck are you guys sitting here attacking us nonstop for this many years and somehow we're the crazy angry fascists? Like, I can't take that level of fucking ignorance anymore. Like, it does not take much. See this fucking thing right here? Everyone has one. Google the shit. Just because it's a far originator's a far right thing doesn't mean that other people can't fucking use it, because you just like far right nationalism is a priority. Yeah, like that, America first. I know what that's the only thing they really have to grasp on. Otherwise, the political violence and all that other stuff is coming from one fucking side. It is here. It has been here for a very fucking long time, and you guys are too fucking blind to notice you're even goddamn doing it. And that is how the cookie crumbled.